Let's go. 8. Okay.
Okay.
Hello, my name is Berkay Ermiş. I'm just checking the live stream. Yes, okay, we are live. Hello again, my name is Berkay Ermiş. Welcome to our Instagram filter event. We are gonna work on Spark AR today by Javad Khalilov. But before passing this event, I just want to say that this is going to be our first event in second semester. As you know, we have performed 9 events, include info session with Merve Ermiş throughout the first semester. And this event is going to be our first event in second semester. And me and Vusal, we are going to try to moderate this event. And before passing Javad Khalilov, welcome Vusal.
Thank you, Berkay. Hi, everybody, again. I'm also actually really confused about because this event is actually going to be one of the interesting ones probably yet, and also one of the innovative ones also. I have never seen any other communities doing such event before, especially on the filters, coming with the social media, etc. So yeah, I wish good luck to Javad. So we are on you, Javad.
Okay, yes, thank you guys, and I want to greet everyone. My name is Javad Khalilov. I am a core team member of the Depot, and today we will be creating an Instagram filter. As you have seen from various stories, videos, and posts on Instagram, there are myriads of effects. Some change your background, some can change your voice, appearance, some 3D objects, etc. Today we will be creating an effect on the face filter, and the topic of our effect, the main idea, will be gender equality, which is also one of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals by United Nations. So guys, to create an effect in Instagram, you will need Spark AR Hub, this program, and you will need Photoshop, because in any design project, you need Photoshop. It's like a must. And especially for the filters, you will need Spark AR Studio, which is developed by Facebook and can be downloaded directly by its official website. So we'll create a new project here, and our project will be blank. So after loading, this is our work sphere. You can you can open a new file, open your saved file, save the file, upload, export, which we'll be doing later. Also, I should note that after developing an effect, we will also upload and make it verified in Instagram. I will explain that part as well. Here is our patch editor, which I called our structure part. In this place, the structure, I mean the motion various developments on our effect is placed. We'll be working on it a bit later. Here, it is our video models. You can use your own video.
I just want to emphasize one more time. Today's filters topic is going to be about solution challenge. As you know, we are in the period of solution challenge right now, and we will be organizing a very good, very huge hackathon about people and peace teams. I just want to emphasize one more time, today's filters topic is going to be gender equality. So that's all. You can continue.
Okay, thank you, Berkay. Awesome. It is our work sphere, and if we want to work on our face, we will need some face assets like face techniques. So here we can add object. It can be face tracker, plane tracker, fixed target, hand tracker. There's myriads of various available aspects. We will need face tracker because when we move our face in Instagram like a stories part, the effect moves with us. We will need some tracker which will be following after us. And to apply effect, any kind of it, like a makeup, some text stickers, we will need face mesh. As you can see, This is the area where we can apply any effect, like any text, any color, any sticker, I don't know, like anything you can come up with your mind. Here, like it is like transformations, position, rotation, scale. You can turn it on, turn it off, some layers, and the materials, the main thing. As you can see, when I did the material, the overall look of our model changed. By the way, let me change the model because I like working with this model. It's so the first material face mesh will be based on our skin. So retouching. Here we can change the skin smoothing like from 0 to 100. This is for to clear up your appearance. I want it to be like 70 because when the skin smoothing is very high, it doesn't look like so natural. So kind of 70 or 65, 50 is more than okay. Let's rename this material as smooth so we will understand which function it does. Then guys, today's idea is gender equality, as Berkay noted, the UN United Nations Sustainable Development Goals number 5. And to work with this idea, we will need some templates. So this is our topic today. And my main idea is to have these signs, the masculine and woman sign, be on the left cheek, on the right cheek, and between them there will be the equal sign. So it's like the two signs, gender signs, will be on the left and right sides, and some equal sign will be between them. Also, the UN's development goal number 5, the logo will be on the left corner, and to make effect more vivid, more interesting, there will be some colors like neon LED lights rotating on our face. So let's start doing it. But for now, we'll stop working with our Spark Air Hub and we will need the Photoshop. Let's wait till the Photoshop opens. And by the way, because we are working with our face, we will need some face templates which can be clearly downloaded from the Spark Air Hub website. We can write a simple Spark Air Hub face assets. The first link. As you can see, the face reference assets include various type of objects, and the one we will use today is PNG and JPEG type files. So with these masks, we can apply our project. So there is mesh, but we will need textures because we are working with our face, and on Photoshop, we will need JPEG files. So all of them will be needed. Let's copy it to our place here. As you can see, the different face assets can be used, etc. The feminine masculine is different, like when we apply some makeup filters, eyelashes, or cosmetic appearance changes, we will need face feminine picture. But if our effect is like for both genders, it doesn't matter which gender is used. So guys, we will drop this to this Photoshop. Okay, and right now we will be creating our face assets, our stickers, and etc. Let's make a layer, and we will be using our woman sign. As you can see, we currently imported woman gender sign, feminine gender sign, and we'll place it somewhere between here, like here. You can like always adjust the position, the size, it depends totally on your idea and on your taste. I will drop the woman sign kind of here. And then the masculine sign can also be used. So we will be applying the gender sign here. The symmetry should be followed for overall view of the effect, because when the gender signs are not symbolized, not symmetric, it doesn't look very good. And the last one will be the equal sign. So you can simply import it here. Oh, we will need to first finish with our first layer, and then we can drop additional materials. It's a very important aspect when working with this program. Again, we need to adjust the scale and the position. Place somewhere here, and this. The minimum sign, it will be somewhere here. Okay. So our project is ready, but when we will be importing this picture to our effect, we will be closing this layer 0, because it is just a template for us to correctly locate all the symbols and elements on the effect. And then we will save our file. We will export our file as a PNG or JPEG, it doesn't matter. Let's call this the final, and it is ready. So now, because the first face mesh is for the screen retouching, we will be creating second face mesh, and for the second face mesh, we will need face tracker. So let's add a new material, face tracker, and accordingly, there will be new face mesh. As you can see, the face mesh is again like all black and white, and after we add the new material, it is changed right now. But when I want to import some materials, can be based on colors. It can be different colored, it can be like black or white, doesn't matter. We can also add a texture, so we can add some files. That is what we will be doing right now. So our final is here. Let's wait for the final texture to be uploaded, compressed. So as you can see, after adding our texture to the material, the model has successfully adapted the view. Like any model, any face, any type of has adopted our effect. Then guys, we will be using the logo, but you can't just like drop a picture to our canvas, because it is currently being worked with the face trackers, but there is like no open space to add some objects. That's why we need to create it. As you can see, like everything is on like each other, and it's the layers and the levels of importance. So we will add the new canvas place here, and in the canvas we will create its own rectangle. Canvas is like a space area to drop various objects, and rectangle is one of the objects that could be used. So now this is our rectangle. You can place any picture, like anything you want in that borders. But today we will be using a new material. It's called material 1, and the file for this material will be the fifth VN goals. As you can see, our logo is adopted successfully, and here you can change in the rectangle properties, you can change its position. You can like always. So it depends on you. You can like put it in the middle, in the corners. You can like adjust its position or width and height. It's like up to you. But let's it be on the left or on the right corner in these proportions, because it's like not disturbing overall picture, overall view of our camera, and it's kind of nice. So guys, after finally creating the effect, its basic structure, so we have two gender signs and the equal sign between them, like I told you before, and the UN's fifth goals emblem. So now we need to add some colorness, some colors to this effect. Like, let's have like blue and pink colors, which will be rotating around the face on some scale, and it will symbolize the mixture of genders, their equality, their connection of the man and woman, which will be symbolized by those colors. So in order to add some LED lights rotating on the face, we will need a new face mesh, because this is for the screen retouching, this is for the stickers and photos. And as you have seen before, we just need to add a new face tracker. Then we need to add a face mesh. But this time our face mesh will be using a new, totally different material. As you have seen, the shader type can be different. This one was used for the screen retouching, this one was used for the pictures like gender science, and physically based shader type will be used for our LED lights. As you can see, the overall color and the style of our face changed a bit, but it's not for a long time. So guys, as we downloaded before, we will be using face mesh mask, which can be imported from Spark AR's website, as I have shown you before. Let's wait for it to be adopted. So you can see once again, our face has been changed, but it's not long term. Here, the restored parameters, you can, it's like roughness, metallic level, occlusion strategy, etc. For our LED lights, we'll need it 100, and this one roughness will be 25%, and let's keep the occlusion range is 0. So here it is render options. You can have various render options, just subtract. You can see there's like kind of a black points around the face. It can be replaceable, it can be just screened. You see it's like a white lights on our face. But for our idea, we need the add blend mode, which is just like we add the LED lights over the face. We aren't changing its basic structure. We are adding it on the surface. That's very important information to note. Here we can change the opacity from 0 to 100, but to make effect more colorful and vivid, we will be using all 100% of the opacity. So after our material 2 is ready, now we will be using the development part, the structure of the effect. As you can see, there is ambient light and there is directional light, which is this. Let me zoom it properly. Which is this figure. It can be moved to various positions. It can be dragged on various axes. With this, you can change the scale of the objects. You can make it bigger, you can make it longer, or you can simply increase its volume, and etc. With this, we can rotate our radius 360 degrees on any axis you would ever want. But we don't need to change this aspect of our effect so much. That's why we need 2 of them, because this one will be rotating on our left side, but we need exactly the same on the right side. Let's wait. Okay. If we click on the right mouse, there is like different properties of this aspect. We can simply duplicate it. Exactly the same, exactly the second. Directional light is added. But let's rename them as left and right for the easier use. We can name it left light, and we can name the other one as the right light. Okay. As you can see the properties, we can turn them off, increase intensity of the light, and position, rotation, and the color, the main thing. The color for men will be blue, and the color for woman will be kind of pink. As you can see, there is a bit of pink shades on the model's face, and now we will be using that as symbolizing for both of the genders. As you have seen before, this is our patch editor. The structure map, development and motion part of our event, of our project. Here, by clicking to add patch, we can add various kind of structures, like we can add some user interface, some UIs, we can add some audio players, we can add animation, some interaction, I don't know, like device motion, we can add shaders of the delay frames, color space, like anything you want you can find for any style of the effect is available in this program. But now we'll be simply using loop animation in order to be working with those LED lights. Then we will be using the transition object. We will be actually needing the two of them. Let's just duplicate it with Ctrl D, and the second one appeared here. Because we have two rights, this one is extra. Because we have two lights, we will be using the two transitions, but both of them can be managed with one loop animation. It doesn't matter. It's just for not extra using the elements. Because we want our lights to be rotating on the face, like for the colors to be mixed and changing, for them to symbolize gender equality, and like it will be pink on the blue side and blue on the pink side for the mixture and overall idea of our event. So by simply putting this rotation, you can, by these buttons, you can add some various motions to our patch editor, but we will be using changing the rotation, not the position. Position will be stayed like constant, but rotation will be changing as we will specify a bit later. The same for the right light. Here we can simply connect both of them. We can drag them, rearrange as you can want, in any manner, in any place. It doesn't matter, as it's comfortable to you. Here we should connect the progress aspect with other progress, and the same for the right as well. Here we specify various values, like how do you want to your LED light, to your left or right light, to be rotated on the which axis, how many degrees. We will be using 300 degrees for the x-axis, 300 degrees for the y-axis, and let others be as they are already correctly defined. But the other light will be only 360 degrees on the white axis, because we don't need them to be on top of each other. We need them to, at some point, they should be mixed. And here we can specify the duration of the loop animation, and I will show you exactly what does it do. Just a minute, we will be using as you can see, they are both changing. They are rotating 300 degrees on both axes, and only on once the other. Blue and pink lights are mixed up, and our logo is also colorful in both lights. So it correctly symbolizes the equality of both genders. Let's use our patch editor once again, and here we can specify if we add duration for 5 seconds. The LED part is kind of moving more slowly, but if we write 1 second, it kind of speed up. So loop animation is basically how much time do you want for these transitions to be applied. I think 2 seconds will be more than enough. Not so fast, not so slow. So guys, as you can see, we made everything correctly, like both gender signs, equal sign, the LED lights, are rotating on another face. Pink side with the blue side are mixed, which symbolizes the quality of both renders. I think for now our effect is finished, like we created the effect itself. But how do you adopt it and make it verified on the Instagram so that your profile has special connection as with your effect? You have the effect category on your profile. Any person from any place at any time can use your effect. For that we will be simply needing the upload and export page. By the way, I should note that there is various regulation, such as some size requirements. So if one of those requirements aren't met, your effect can be adopted. I have been working for the effects like a year, and sometimes when my other effects projects were bigger than those requirements, we had many problems. So I advise you to simply not exceed the limit, and if any of your textures or materials aren't used, just delete. Don't have like extra PNG files, extra materials, or extra MP3 files, anything. Like you have only the all set elements which you are currently using or will be using. It's very important. So everything is correct, everything is green. So you can publish a new effect or update an existing effect. After the effect is verified, you can change anything at any time, starting from the effect itself and finishing with its name. At any time, you can change your info or your effect structure. We will be simply exporting a file because I will be showing you everything from the scratch. It's our folder, and here we'll have, let's call it DSC effect event export file. As you can see, our export file is ready, and those are the pictures we used before. So now we have finished our work with this program, and we will simply close it. We will save our file as DSC event effect project. Using our file. Okay. So this is our Photoshop file for the first face mesh, as you can remember. So guys, in order to upload your effect, you go to Spark Air Hub dashboard part. You can add let me change it. You can add to the post effect. There will be written your account. It's our DSC Medipol Instagram account. You should click the post effect page. So this is our page where we'll add any information that's needed. So you can name effect like whatever you want, just you have a limit of 20 characters. Let's call it gender equality. File of our Spark Air Hub editor, the file of our effect, the main thing we will be using today. It is here. Export file as we named before. So after it's uploading, okay, after file is uploaded, you can specify which platforms we will be using. They can be both of them, both Instagram and Facebook, or it can be only one of them. Our effect, some technical problems, I'm sorry. Sometimes the crashes can happen. We will be using it once again. So guys, as you can see, it is like a template of our Instagram page. It's our profile, and here after your effect is verified, you will have a new column for the effect part, and anyone at any time can directly use your effect from your profile. Here you can like make a preview. After effect is adopted, it is effect name, and there will be written your profile name as always in any effect. So let's keep it like this. You specify the owner of the effect here, you specify the publisher, the platform type of aspects. Here you can choose your categories, like which one of them is your effect. I mean, like it can be some color light changes, it can be some funny or mood. I mean, it can be about love or selfie, like anything that specifies your effect, you should choose it here. You can add some keywords, like when you browse effects on the Instagram stories, how do you want your people to find your effect? You can write anything. We can like something happening with the Instagram. So guys, I will just simply show you because Instagram doesn't let us to have this event be managed successfully. So after you specified your categories, after you added your keywords, you need to have demo video. Demo video is basically the video you have recorded with your file. Like after you work on Spark Air Hub and upload your effect here, you click on this button, test on device. The notification from Instagram is sent to your directly to your phone, and you will record a video. The video where you show how your effect works, and you simply specify for the people who will see your effect first time in their life. So demo video is simply for attracting audience and expanding your horizons. After that, we'll be using the symbol, the image that will be representing our effect. In this place, there are various regulations, which I'll be explaining now. So guys, let's write icon Spark Air Hub. This page. As you can see, there is a dedicated page in Spark Air Hub profile for the icons. There is a template for the icon creation, some guidelines, some forbidden wallpapers, some text aspects, and some advices for you from the authors. So now we'll be simply needing our template file to create an icon to make our work much more easier. After our template file is downloaded, we'll use on the Photoshop for today. As you can see, there are two kind of templates. The one for the effects for the background or the back camera, and the ones with the face. Because our effect is the face effect, we'll be using only this picture and then we'll be creating our icon in this part. As you can see, there are various layers, there is various ready examples for you, which we just for you to see. We'll be turning it off, and some guidelines. As you can see, they're specified hide before export. Let's just simply read them. So these are the focal zones. It is called don't place key artwork outside of this area. It is just for your own personal use. So we'll be having it there, but we don't need instruction for now. So guys, the icon, it can't be anything you want or anything that comes to your mind. The icon should be representing your effect. So whatever you are doing with your face on your effect should be on this icon as well. Our project file is simply this final file to gender science and equal sign on the face. So we'll be simply adding it directly to our template, and we need to adjust it to our face. I think this one is good. because it clearly symbolizes everything that's happening on our effect. We will drop it here, and we will change this area here. Yes. But the one thing is, before export, we need to hide this group. So this will be our icon. If you don't want the black background for your icon, you can download any photo. Like anything apart from these photos can be applied as a background color for your icon. In our case, we will be using simply the gray background because it's both simple and just beautiful to add. We need simply to expand it, and with the layer thing, we'll just drop it under the final and under the face shape. So yeah, this will be our icon for our effect, and we simply need to export it. Here you should give your attention to small details, the ones specified in here. It should be PNG, square, sRGB, 200 by 200, and not any transparency. How can you see from here? Transparency is on, so we will be turning it off. Color is sRGB. It's more than 200, so everything is ready. We will be simply exporting it. We will call it simply icon in our projects folder. Okay, after our icon is ready, this will be our icon. We can upload it to our effect uploading page. So after you uploaded your symbol to this file, you specify the borders, and here we can add specific date and time. Like at the moment the effect is adopted, it can be uploaded as soon as possible, so you will be simply waiting for the technical requirements to be met. And if you specify a date and time, it will be like anything you want, any time zone, and you can also turn off the effect or like simply delete it at any time you want. This part is very important as well, because here you should specify how and why your effect works. So our effect works simply like this. User opens the effect and two gender signs as well as equality sign are appeared on user's face. There is a logo on the left corner and LED lights. We can specify the blue and pink are rotating on the face. So it's pretty like this. This small text explains basically everything that's in our effect. And then after you have successfully filled with all these forms, you can simply send it to the, but of course, because we don't have our files here, we need them to be uploaded as well. You can upload it there, and gender equality. Category should be selected, and this demo video to us symbols. But because now the website is crashing, we can't do that. But after everything is filled here, you simply put the send, and your effect will be reviewed. Currently, effects are reviewed up to 10 days, but it can be like 5 hours, 5 days, 3 hours, like anything. It depends on the complexity of your effect and the amount of submissions. After your effect is approved, you can see your effect in the effects page, As you can see, we have already uploaded the effect before the event. So here is the dates. Here is uploader, platform, shares, like any statistics you can see. You can always turn it on and turn it off in your profile. There are statistics like registration, shares, screening openings, filming, like anything you can see. There is also target group, some gender, age, major countries. Like with this Spark Air Hub, you can get anything, any information with your specified effects in specified time interval. I don't know, both of the effects, all effects, only one effect, it doesn't matter. Like you can specify anything in this, in that page. And you can even have test links, you can share the preview link, you can copy effect code and simply delete the effect as well. After that, you can also see again statistics, some visibilities. You can see this on our Instagram. We are on Rosa's Facebook page. There is some details. As you have seen, there is categories, selfie, keywords are those. It is a demo video, the symbol, and the demo video. Let's play it.
Solution Challenge People temalı 5. hedef olan Gender Equality konulu Instagram filtremiz DSC Medipol ekip üyesi Cevat Khalilov tarafından yayınlandı.
So as you can see, this demo video implies all the aspects of our effect, like the gender science, the LED lights, the logo, everything is seen on this demo video. So it should be met by the requirements of the Instagram platform. And this is how our effect will be displayed in our page. This is the preview. As you can see in our name, the icon we developed a bit before, our Instagram account. Here it's the camera. As you can see, once again, its icon and all those aspects of this platform. So guys, it is all for today. Our effect is adopted currently. It is currently visible. So I ask you to go to the Medipol. Let's go to our page. So let's go to the Medipol. It's our Instagram page. And as you can see, shortly after this lab event, in your phones, there will be a place category for the effects, because you can't like shoot effect and stories in your computer web page. There is no category here, but in our Instagram account, if it is from phone, from tablet, from iPad or anything, you will be seeing directly this category. And if you film with our story, if you film with our effect, put it on your story. If you tag our account, we'll see it shortly, and then we will add your video to our story. So please guys, just go to our page, the Medipol at Instagram, and go to effects page, choose our gender equality effect, and simply shoot stories, spread it everywhere, tag us on stories. We will share your story in our webpage. And that is all for today. My name is Javad Khalilov, and I was creating an Instagram effect with the Spark AR.
Thank you, Jawad. As Jawad mentioned, guys, you can see and use the filter, but I'm lucky I used filter firstly. So, what do you think?
I mean, it was actually great, I guess. And also, again, as Jawad mentioned, like go over and give this filter a try. And also by making slight changes to the filter and some textures, as Jawad also has shown, you can also make your own filter and share from your own profile. And if you do, just let us also know through the DMs and on social media, it doesn't matter. And let us know about your filter. Yeah, that would be great. We can also give your filter a try and let you know about it. So I want to thank Jawad for taking your time and for showing everything step by step in details. Thanks so much. And everybody for just watching from the beginning to the end.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Don't forget to share a story and tag the SC Medipol, by the way. And before finishing, guys, I just want to mention our upcoming event, which is 3 days later, NASA Perseverance event. As you know, NASA will be landing their exploration vehicle, which is Perseverance, in 18 February, and we are gonna try to observe its landing stage, which is the end stage. So that's all today. Thank you. Thanks for participating. Thank you, Jawad. Thank you, Vusal.
Yeah.
Okay, you can finish right now. Thank you again.
Thank you, so guys.
Yeah. By the way, don't forget to follow us on social media. I'm just sending the link tree of DSC Medipol. You can reach all of these important links of DSC Medipol. Don't forget to join our WhatsApp group and the Discord server. Follow us on Instagram and subscribe on YouTube. Again, thank you. See you.
See you guys.
Bye,
Take care.
guys.
Stay safe.